My name's Brian, and this is going to be basically an introduction to drumming. We're just going to go over a couple of things: how to hold the stick, the basic movement pattern that we're going to be looking for, and then some basic counting. So we're going to start out, we're going to talk about match grip, which is pretty much the new standard as far as how to hold your sticks. We'll talk about traditional grip in a later video. So we're going to start out with our right hand, and we're going to start with what's called our fulcrum, which is really the most important part as far as our grip goes. And our fulcrum is going to be between our thumb and this like knuckle here of our first finger. And you're pretty much going to be looking to make a T here between those two fingers there. Once you've got that down, we're going to go ahead and throw our stick in between these two creases on your palm here. And most people have those two lines here. If you don't, then this is the general area that you want to go for here. And then after that, you just got to wrap your fingers around the stick and you're good to go. Drop it, top of your hand facing up towards the sky. In match grip, your left hand is going to do the same thing. Find your fulcrum point, drop yourself down between those two creases there, and wrap your fingers around, turn around, hands facing the sky. Now, as far as your hands facing, top of your hand facing upwards, you don't need to be completely parallel to the ceiling, but you generally want to have your hands facing general direction of up. So we're going to go ahead and get some playing started here. We're going to do 4 beats with our right hand, and we're going to go ahead and use our snare drum, which is the high-pitched drum kind of usually on your left next to your hi-hat. We're just going to do 4 beats with our right hand, and then one thing you want to watch for when you're playing this is that most of the motion is going to be coming from your wrist. You don't want to have a whole lot of arm motion, and you don't want to have a whole lot of finger motion here. So you have a slight gap here between our fingers and the palm of our hand, and then make sure that most of that action again is coming from the wrist. So let's give that a try. I'll give you 4 clicks with the sticks, and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So let's do that again together. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So now we'll do the same thing with just our left hand here. And again, the movement's going to be the same. We're aiming for mostly wrist motion going on, as little bit of arm as possible. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing, but we're going to alternate hands, and then we're going to go ahead and do 8 counts, which will be divided into 2 measures of 4. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And these notes that we're counting here, these are quarter notes. A little bit of music theory at you there. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Awesome. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and do that same exercise again, but this time we're going to do both hands together. And here we're going to aim for both of our sticks coming up to the same height. We don't want to have one hand a lot higher than the other here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So let's try that one last time. 1, 2. Awesome. So I hope you learned something today. Please check out our next couple videos here. We've got a basic rock beat, a couple of fills. We'll talk about some swing patterns, some Latin patterns, all kinds of stuff. So again, that's brought to you by Banner Music Lessons, www.bannermusiclessons.com.